Hi everybody, I'm Matthew Morris, Wood Studio, and today I have for me it's a big announcement. I've been working my butt off this past year, and I filmed the Gamble House living room armchair, the Gamble House side table, the Scotch cabinet project, and the Dedicated Sharpening Station project, and I've edited and put 3 guys up in a year, and I've shot and I'm editing now the 4th one within a year. And that was a big goal for me, was to be able to get all that done, which also included time to build the website, do research for building it. So basically the update is this. I have decided that I'm going to continue to keep doing this for the next year and longer. I really wanted to try it out. I've been building furniture professionally for the past 10 years. And for the past 14 years, I've been a college professor. I teach at a college here, multimedia, web design, animation, compositing, and other things. It depends on the semester. I teach 1 class a semester, and that's been for the past 14 years. And that's a lot of fun too. So what I really want to do is bring my passion for teaching and my passion for woodworking together, as well as I didn't want to keep building the same projects over and over and over again. I want to be able to have the opportunity to build new and different projects that I haven't been building or I've wanted to build. So let me stop babbling and tell you what's going on. As I said, I'm going to keep pushing this, so I've chosen the next 3 projects, including this project that I'm going to do, and I've kind of altered the way you can interact with me as far as on the website. So of course I'm going to keep producing weekly videos for YouTube, that's the shop update, and I'll continue to produce other additional videos where I'm doing tool reviews like the burnisher. I've got some other ones I need to finish editing as well. I'll get those up, but some tool review stuff as well, or talking about how I use things in the shop, talking about sharpening, or just anything that may be really beneficial and stuff I think I really want to share, which is a lot, by the way. And then I'm also going to keep shooting these videos. So that's the first way, the free stuff. The second way is to buy a class, right? So I want to really thank everybody who's actually gone out and purchased a class, either the chair or the little table or the Scotch cabinet. And I've been emailing with you guys. Some of you ask me questions. I email back. You send me pictures. And it's just really awesome watching people build the stuff that I've shot and put up and that they've purchased. And there's a really great, satisfying feeling out of that. So I'll continue to sell the classes a la carte. That's not going to change. When you buy a class, you have the ability to watch that class whenever you want, wherever you want, for as long as you want. So forever, right? You have access to the plans, the forum, and that's really awesome. It's a great way to get into stuff that I'm doing if you want to take the next step up from the free videos. So the third way is to buy a yearly subscription. I didn't want to do this until I felt confident that I could do 3 or 4 projects in a year. I definitely feel confident that I can do that. And I really wanted to narrow down the projects I did want to build, because I actually have a really long list of projects. It's not just 3 or 4. It's more like 8 or 9 that I've already sketched out that I want to do. So the 4 projects, one is going to be the sharpening pond. The second one is a green and green style coffee table based on the serving table and the library table in the Gamble House. So it'll match the living room armchair and the small side table. One of the other projects, not necessarily in this order, is the dining table, the Nakashima inspired dining table. I have the wood back here. That one has been put on hold a little bit. I want to do it earlier, but the people who actually the table's going to have decided to sell their house and move to another state. they still want the table that they take possession of their next house in August. So we're still doing it. It's paid for. The whole thing's ready to rock and roll. And then for a long time, years, I've been wanting to build the Gamble House living room rocking chair, or the Gamble House rocking chair. And that's just been on my wish list for a very long time. And I had the opportunity a few months ago to go to the Gamble House to visit, and not just visit. I got to really take a look at the pieces up close and personal, and take a look at it, make comments about the details, the carvings in the rocker. The rocker has carvings in it, not just in the front, but in the back and in the middle. It's very impressive. And I've been working on that now for 9 months, doing prototypes and in SketchUp. So that's the other projects. So that's the 4 projects I have planned. Now, if you do a yearly subscription, you get access to all those projects, and you get access to everything before. I just want you guys to have a yearly subscription, and no matter whatever you want to do, you can access it, build it. You have to come back and purchase something else. So that's just what I think is fair and fun for you guys. So that's going to be $100 a year flat fee. And again, you'll be able to access everything there. Now, if you stop subscribing because you want to move to Paris and take in the Parisian lifestyle for a year, then you'll continue to have access to everything that happened during your subscription time. The stuff before, you won't have access to. But all you have to do is re-up your subscription, and you have access to everything back in the past, and everything happening, and everything in the future. So while you're a subscriber, you have access to everything. When you're no longer a subscriber, you'll still have ownership of the stuff that happened during your subscription time. And I think that's a really great value. Now, the next step is a yearly subscription plus what I'm calling one-on-one, which is you and me sitting here and talking in the shop. If you are working on a project and you just have, you're at a point where you're hitting a brick wall, and emails don't handle it anymore, or aren't able to handle it, or you just want to skip that and you want to say, hey, Matthew, let's schedule some time on Saturday coming up, or Sunday, or whatever, and let's Skype or FaceTime, then I have that option as well. And that's going to be for an additional $100, which is $200 a year. So if you and I talked for 10 hours, let's say, in the course of a year, hypothetically, I'm only getting $10 an hour out of that. But I think it's a really good value, and I really want to be able to help everybody. So if you want to take that extra step and do that, then it's an option as well. So the website has been updated as of Monday with all those new features. So if some of you guys actually check out the website more on a weekly basis, or you're going to access your classes, you may have seen that I put some new videos up on the website as well, explaining everything. I'm really excited about this. Hopefully you can see it through the energy and enthusiasm I have right now. So if you have any questions or comments about this, please leave it in the comments for this video. The website's mmwoodstudios.com if you haven't checked it out before. And I'm very committed to those 4 projects. And as each project comes off as well, I'm going to put the next project on. So as the sharpening station gets finished and that gets up, the next project will come up as well. So you'll always know what you're getting going forward. And I think that's something that'd be really beneficial to you guys, and has great value. So you're not just coming in, let's say, in the middle of the year and you don't know what you're going to get for the next 6 months. I want you to be able to see everything that keeps continuously is planned out. So that's my big update. I'm ecstatic, and I just really want to thank everybody who has helped along the journey to do this. Everybody who's purchased the class, everybody I've ever talked to, those of you who make comments on the Matt and Matthew show, those of you who make comments here. It's great. It's awesome. Instagram followers, they're awesome. I can't say um, too much more in the sense that awesome is, I think, a great word for describing it. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to shut up because I could probably keep going for a little bit. But of course, as always, please subscribe to the channel. Check out the website, www.mmwoodstudio.com. And thank you so much for everything you guys have done.